Hi there, welcome to Bitesize Piano. In this video I'm going to teach you how to play the accompaniment piano part to Starving by Hailee Steinfeld. It's more or less the same 4 chords the entire way through the song, and there's one section just before the chorus where it's ever so slightly different. So if you wanted to play the same thing all the way through, which I'm going to teach you first, you wanted to do like an easy version just to accompany yourself or someone else, and then we're going to go through that first, and then I'll teach you the more like substantial chords that are being played as well. So before we dive in, welcome, my name is Francesca and I'm the teacher here at Bitesize Piano. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I would love to have you here learning from my piano tutorials. Go have a rummage around my channel, see what else you can learn, and I've left a few playlists in the description as well to get you started. Please like the video if you enjoy it and that it's useful. And finally, thank you to everyone who supports Bitesize Piano on Patreon and other avenues. You know who you are. Thank you very much. If you're interested in supporting Bitesize Piano and you find value in my videos, the links are in the description below as to where you can do that. So let's dive in. This one is in the key of E major. So on the screen now, I'll roll the notes of the scale of E major. So the melody and the chords are formed just using those notes. It's always good to note what key signature we're in so we know which notes we're dealing with. The main bulk of the song is what I'm going to teach you now, and it's just a plucked guitar string. Obviously there's no piano in the track, it's guitar, but it's the same notes, so we're going to play it on the piano. So I'm going to teach you this hands together because it's fairly straightforward. So here is middle C for reference. If you locate that pitch, that note on your keyboard or piano, and the left hand is going to be starting on this E, so 2 E's below middle C. So first of all you're going to play E, and then you're going to play a G sharp after it, so it goes. And then your left hand's going to come up and play F sharp, and your right hand's going to come down and play an A. And you play those together. So I'll do that again. And then the next part, you're going to play a C sharp in the left hand, and then the right hand you're going to play an E, and then you're going to play B and D sharp together. So the last bit goes. So I'll join that in from the beginning. And then the second time round, it's almost exactly the same. It goes up to the F sharp instead in the right hand. And then that whole thing is the intro, and it's all the way through the verse as well. So now, when she sings I Was So Much Younger Yesterday, there's a slight change, and this is the only bit that's different harmonically. So I was so much younger yesterday. So it's going G sharp, and they're going to play G sharp and B. So, and they're going to play A and A and C sharp together, and then C sharp in the left hand, C sharp and E in the right hand, and then B, and then B and D sharp in the left hand. So let's do that a little bit again. I was so much younger yesterday. And it'll be into the chorus. So I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. You could just carry on playing I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. Or if you wanted to play more substantial chords, you could play, so the actual chords it's going through is E major, so that's E, G sharp and B, so F sharp minor, which is F sharp, A and C sharp, and then C sharp minor, and we're going to play it in this inversion with the E as the top voice, so G sharp, C sharp and E, and then B major, the second inversion again, so F sharp, B, and D sharp. So I'll just do that again. So it just makes it sound a bit more full. So like the chorus has just amped up a little bit, and it's just a little bit more distinguishable from the verses, which are a little bit more stripped back. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. Right away, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. And then it's into this wah, 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 wah. You know which bit I mean. Like the synthy part, I don't know what it is. That's just going F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E, B. That's all that's doing, more or less. And the left hand, if you can stretch octaves, you could play E, B and E, so effectively playing in fifths. If you can't stretch octaves, just play E and B. So, and then we got F sharp, C sharp and F sharp. But again, if you can't stretch an octave, just play F sharp and C sharp. So we got, and then we've got C sharp, G sharp and C sharp. Again, just play C sharp and G sharp if you can't play the full octave. And then B, F sharp and B. Again, just play B and F sharp if you can't stretch the octave. So I'll show you that without the octaves. And then into run away, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. And then it'll be straight into the second verse, which is going back to doing this. You know just how to make my heart beat faster, emotional earthquake. Bring on disaster, you hit me head on, got me weak in my knees. Yeah, something inside me's changed. When she's singing, I was so much younger yesterday. Is that part again? So much younger yesterday. Oh, yeah. Then back into the chorus. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. Right away, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. And then that's pretty much it to the end of the song. Na 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 na. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's change. I was so much younger yesterday. And end on an E major chord because we're in the key of E major. So that concludes the tutorial. I hope that you have enjoyed it and that it's been useful. In order to request a piano tutorial, you do need to be subscribed and you need to click on this video, which takes you through to my official request space. All requests are noted and considered. Make sure to hit the notifications bell because your request could be coming up soon. I will see you in the next one.